Hi everyone, this is Carol Billingsley with Seek Social Media, and today I'm going to show you 5 ways to optimize your Facebook page for a graph search. Number 1, choose the proper category. This may seem like a no-brainer, but I see pages every day that are miscategorized or worse, are set up as personal profiles rather than a page. Graph search makes it important that your page be classified under the correct category. Also, if your page gets friend requests rather than likes, that means it's set up as a personal profile and should be converted to a page, because aside from being a violation of Facebook's terms of service, profiles don't offer the marketing features that pages do, and obviously they won't show up in graph search. Also, be sure to claim your vanity URL or username as soon as you can. That's not the same thing as your page name. That is the link you'll see at the bottom of the slide, the link that allows you to direct people directly to your page. Next, let's talk about the visible About section. That is the section that shows up on your page's timeline directly under your profile picture. The first place to start is to be sure that a link to your website is the first thing displayed in this box. You don't need to put the http:// in front. It will show as a link with just the www. Leaving out the http:// will save you 7 precious characters on this valuable piece of real estate. If you're using the 3 available at boxes that are visible from the timeline, and I hope you are, you'll only have about 166 characters available in this visible portion of the About section. Be sure to use keywords in this section, and most importantly, give a quick introduction to visitors as to what your company does. For bands, please be sure to say what type of music you play instead of just saying, "We're an awesome band." For everyone, squeeze as much information about your business as possible into these 166 characters. Also, be sure that you have the 3 most important at boxes as the ones that are visible from the timeline. For example, your mailing list opt-in, your events page, videos, whatever you want people to see when they are on your page. For musicians, be sure to put a link to your music on that top row. Next, we'll talk about the non-visible portion of the About section. This is the section that visitors are taken to when they click the About link under your visible About section. This is where you can really optimize for graph search by ensuring that you've included all keywords that someone might be searching for when looking for a brand like yours or a product you offer. This doesn't mean keyword stuffing, but just be sure to use keywords in your description so that your page is more likely to come up in graph search. I had to break this page into 2 images because it's rather large, so let's start at the top. If you have a brick and mortar location, you should most definitely have a Facebook presence, and you should make your page a place page. By adding your address, a map will be added to your About section, and customers will be able to check in when they visit your location. Since graph search results will be generated by likes, check-ins, and ratings, this is more important than ever. Graph search is also geo-targeted, so having your address, city, and other location indicators is very important. You might also want to consider running a Facebook offer that requires check-ins. Now, let me just go off the track just a second and tell you, I do not have a brick and mortar store, but I made my page a place a long time ago, and for a specific reason. Because once I did make my page a place, I noticed that a new feature appeared on my page, a recommendations box. When your page is a place, your clients and fans can write recommendations for you that will be displayed right on your timeline. I personally think this feature should be on all pages, but for whatever reason, they haven't included the feature. But even if you don't care about the recommendation box, you should care about check-ins and encourage clients, customers, fans to check in. Bands, encouraging fans to check in at your gigs will be great for the venues you play and in turn get you some extra love from the venue owner. Okay, so let's get back to the non-visible about section. With or without graph search, when I visit other business pages, I'm often surprised at how little information page owners include here. In my opinion, this has always been important, but with graph search, it's vital. The more complete these sections are, and the more keywords you use, again without stuffing, the more ways your page will show in graph search. It's also vital as a basic marketing tool. This is the first and maybe only place Facebook visitors will find out about who you are and what you're offering. So when they click on the link on your timeline, they should see a complete page. And you'll notice this box that I have highlighted here, the short description. This is what will populate the visible about section. So again, be sure and use that space wisely. So once you've put in keywords and filled out all of your information, your visitors will see something like this. And just remember to also include links to all of your social properties in that About section. You'll see that I included mine at the bottom of the Products section, but you can put them wherever you like. I just happen to like the way that it displayed. The idea is to give visitors every piece of information they may be looking for and maybe didn't even know they were looking for. Also, as I mentioned, photos are going to play a large role in graph search results. So you should add location, descriptions, and tag your page in photos that you post, especially your cover photo and profile picture. This is a screenshot of my page's cover photo, cropped of course, but you'll notice that I've tagged my page, I've added location information, and a little blurb about what we do. In fact, here's a better close-up so that you can see exactly what I've done. Again, I've tagged the company, I've included the location, and I wrote a little blurb about what we do and also added contact information. So if this photo shows up in graph search, the person will get a little introduction into my company and know where we're located, and they can click through to my page. So there you have it. I've actually given you 6 ways to optimize your page for graph search. So let's recap these techniques. First, properly categorize and set up your page. Second, add the URL to your website in the visible About section. Third, add keywords to the About section. Fourth, complete every section of the About page. 5, add links to all of your social properties. And last, tag your company and add descriptions on photos and images. But as Steve Jobs would say, there's one more thing I'd like to talk to you about very quickly. Just remember that it's about the who, not the what. Okay, so it's not about the band The Who, but it is about the who, as in who likes your page, and as always, most importantly, about their interactions with your content. And you'll notice this quote from Facebook Studios, and I think this is right on target. Focus on attracting the right fans to your page and on giving your fans a reason to interact with your content on an ongoing basis. That is probably the most important point of Facebook marketing. I hope that you found this information useful. Please get in touch. I'd love to help you with any aspect of social media marketing.